As of December 21st of 2024, there are currently 41 volcanoes which are actively erupting around the planet, a total which is one less than were erupting last week. One of these erupting volcanoes is Ethiopia's Erta Ale volcano, a massive shield volcano located in the Afar Depression, which, interestingly, starts its edifice below sea level. Erta Ale has been continuously erupting since 1967, repeatedly filling and then overflowing one or both of its summit lava lakes. One such overflow happened this week from its southern pit crater, causing lava to flow up to 1,160 feet away. And now, here are this week's top volcano-related news stories. In Iceland, an unprecedented level of earthquakes is occurring at the nation's single largest volcano known as Hofsjökull, which has not erupted in more than 5,000 years. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, an unexpected volcanic eruption occurred at the Dieng volcano's Sileri Crater, its first eruption to occur since 2021. And, in what is this week's top story, unusual activity has been continuing to occur at the Caribbean's Soufriere Hills volcano, with this week being the site of its strongest earthquake swarm in more than a decade. As a quick reference, the Soufriere Hills volcano is the only active volcano that comprises the Caribbean island of Montserrat, a British overseas territory, which itself is immediately northwest of the more populous island of Guadeloupe. The Soufriere Hills volcano awakened from a 4-century-long period of inactivity in 1995, leading to a series of deadly eruptions which not only wiped out the island's capital Plymouth via repeated superheated pyroclastic flows, but also rendered half of the island as uninhabitable. Although the Soufriere Hills volcano ceased its last eruption in early 2013, its lava dome is still highly unstable and could collapse to generate a long-reaching pyroclastic flow, which is why 58% of this beautiful island is still closed off to everyone more than a decade later. When volcanic unrest occurs at Soufriere Hills, it generally involves a very slow and long-term increase of gas emissions, earthquakes, and ground deformation. Since 2018, all of these things have been slowly increasing on a slow escalation staircase per se due to the presumed refilling of one or both of its underlying magma chambers. This has caused an increasing number of volcanic earthquakes to occur year over year, and in 2024 has caused more and more significant earthquake swarms to strike. The 90-minute-long earthquake swarm on December 19th was a level above these prior events, involving 98 earthquakes which struck one after the other between 10:20 and 11:50 a.m. local time. All of these occurred at shallow depths of 2 to 3 kilometers, even involving two magnitude 3.3 earthquakes which could have been felt by the island's residents. As a result, during the peak of this earthquake swarm, the hazard zone level for Zone 5 was temporarily increased to essentially exclude all access. However, once the earthquake swarm subsided, the hazard zone was returned to its former level. This swarm does not signal an imminent eruption, but is merely one small step on the escalation staircase which will likely eventually result in an eruption during a future year. In Iceland, something unusual appears to be occurring at a large volcano which few people have ever heard of, which is located in the center of the country, Hofsjökull. Underneath its glacier is a massive volcano which goes by the same name, including a sizable volcanic caldera that is buried by up to 710 meters or 2,329 feet thick of glacial ice. Since 2019, the Hofsjokull volcano has been the site of an ever-increasing number of earthquakes year over year, with these quakes only recently reaching truly record levels this month with 32 quakes striking. While still fairly low when compared to other volcanoes such as Reawakening or Katla, such a level at Hofsjökull is completely unprecedented since Iceland was settled. This has caused many experts, including myself, to speculate that either this volcano has truly reactivated or has some form of unrest currently ongoing at the present, albeit a weak unrest. I previously speculated that a general decrease in its glacier extent and thickness could be reducing the amount of overlying pressure above its magma chamber and hydrothermal system, making it easier for liquids to rise. I thus suggest three possibilities that could explain its suspicious activity, which include, in no particular order, an increase in temperatures of its hydrothermal system due to deep accumulating magma, a long-term change in its hydrothermal system unrelated to volcanic activity, or an intrusion of magma accumulating deep underground. More research and analysis is needed to be sure exactly why this strange activity is occurring, which, in a worst-case albeit still highly unlikely scenario, could even lead to its 7th Holocene basaltic eruption and first eruption since 3750 BCE. And, in Indonesia, the alert level of Central Java's Dieng volcano was raised from green to yellow in response to an unexpected volcanic eruption occurring on December 18th. Like most of the Samar complex's recent eruptions, this latest eruption, which occurred at 3:12 p.m. local time, was small and phreatic, ejecting mud and rock up to 100 meters or 328 feet away. There were absolutely zero signs of activity beforehand, just like many other of its recent eruptions at Sileri Crater. While this brief eruption was most likely a one-off event, due to the chance that more events could follow, a 500-meter exclusion zone was declared in all directions around the center of Sileri Crater. Here is a quick list of all the world's volcanoes which are currently erupting. Additionally, here are some volcanoes showing signs of unrest which are not erupting as of the recording of this video on December 21st of 2024. As a final note, I would like to thank my patron Stephen Howe for upgrading their membership tier to this channel.